For quite a while now, there's been a lot of discussion about soulless extreme demons. Levels that get so caught up in the goal of making something look good that they kind of completely miss the mark when it comes to personality and intrigue. It's a very fine line to balance, and everyone's line is in slightly different places, but I thought it would be fun to try and cross that line as much as I possibly can. What if I take Retray, a level beloved by the community for its unique theming and brilliant execution, and just buff it to Extreme Demon and take all of that soul and uniqueness out of it. So the first step of this is to obviously make a copy of the level, but after that I need to go ahead and buff this to Extreme Demon difficulty. So let's take this design here, let's space that there. This needs to be like a frame perfect, bro. Where did I die? Like there. So what if I chuck the spike like there? Is that possible? That's possible, dude. That's possible. All right, we're doing that. Can I get away with a spike there and then like doing that type of a jump? And then if I chuck a spike there, do you land on that edge? Let's half space that back maybe. And then I want you to land on that edge. Yeah, there we go. That's good. So you can still jump too early there and not land on that edge. That's really funny. Okay. Chuck like a spike right there. This can like be as garbage as I want because it's just like soulless top one, right? All right, cool. I think that's the first part appropriately buffed. Let's just make you go straight into a straight fly here. Why not? The most generic gameplay we possibly can. That's the goal here. That's the goal. Okay, I have an idea. If I do something like this, right? Because if you don't know, the ship can like actually clip through blocks slightly sometimes. It'd be really, really hard, but I think that might be survivable. Yeah, see, like I managed to go through a lot of those blocks. I think if I get that perfectly right, you can actually survive that. I might not do that because I think that's a little bit too hard. I kind of just want to go for like extreme demon difficulty with this. I'm going to be real. Oh my God, this is so off grid. This is horrible. Maybe I can have you become mini there. So you like have to like have the size portals in there. That would be kind of funny actually. And just put a bunch of like random extreme difficulty gameplay in here. Why not, dude? Why not? Just completely destroy like what this level's about. You know? That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm trying to do. And just for the extra lame extreme demon flair, I'm gonna lay some portals on top of each other. Alright, so I've just spammed the ship with like a bunch of, pretty much just a bunch of straight fly, a few size change portals in there, you know, just the most boring ship gameplay I possibly could. But I think this is pretty lame. I think this is pretty boring. I don't know. I think I did my job here. Alright, so after buffing these first two parts here, I decided that I'd probably leave it there for the decoration for this video, considering it was going to take me quite a while to decorate these. I wanted to go for a nice polished glow style, and in order to have that nice and polished, I need to give myself the time to make it. So let's go all the way back to our first part here, and let's start decorating. So first of all, this cool like little spike design here, get out of here. And I want to come up with a little bit of a spike design here. So in 2.2, there were these like little details here, yeah, these, that were added that are really nice. So I want to use these. I'll chuck another one of these on top. Oh my God, there's a lot of colors in this. What the hell? And I want a blending, like a really bright kind of color like that. That'll go over the top to kind of give it a bit of a shine like that, right? Yeah. So the inside is 1. So I want 1 to be like not quite as bright. And I want to make sure it's blending. So let's do 1 to like a bit of a darker color like that. Now this spike design, it's okay, but it's a little bit boring. We need to add more layers to this. Yeah, so let's add another spike in there. We can add even another like little tiny one down the bottom. This is getting somewhere, but it's still not amazing. I feel like it might be better if we use the old school spike glow, like this type of thing. I think we should probably lower that a bit. And then let's just keep layering glow on until it looks good. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's looking a little bit nicer as a spike design. I won't lie. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. It's 11 objects, but that's fine. Let's just chuck that in the place of all of these spikes here, like so. And then we can probably even get away with adding a little saw in here, make that rotate like 30, the classic number. Chuck that in between, so it's like a little extra detail there. Just copy paste it, scale it down, copy paste it, scale it down. That looks really weird, but I'm sure with the right amount of glow, we can make anything look good with glow, bro. The equalizer effect is completely broken, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to be using it, I don't think. Remember, soulless extreme, soulless. We're looking for no soul in this thing. We should use a color that maybe like that type of color, and then chuck an object in the middle, like this circle here, just so it's a bit more uniform for like the bottom bit. Yeah, that's a lot nicer actually. I do like that. I do like that. We do need something in the center here though, which I might just plug that hole perhaps. Yeah, could even do something like this that covers up that a little bit more, and then we can chuck a little detail even more in the center. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's nice, dude. I like that. I like that. And then I think we should add like maybe a chain in there or something. I think that's good. I like that. All right, let's select all of this and then we can just chuck it in place of like these. Boom. Now these equalizer effects, these are ugly. These are like 1.9 stuff. Get out of here, bro. This isn't what we need nowadays. What we need nowadays is a glow beam coming up from the bottom. Yeah, that's what we need. So let's grab a bunch of this glow here. Maybe do not quite that much, but like that much maybe. So it's like a beam of glow. And then we can have that kind of poof emanating from the floor. Just on a nice ease out, we want to move it by like maybe 30 on the Y across like 1 second perhaps. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that. So we'll line that up with the pulses there. And then I want 69 to like, nice group number. I want that to fade off as it gets to the top. And keep in mind, when we have the ground showing, you won't be able to see that glow beam below. So it'll just, yeah, like that. That's cool. I like that. Okay, now these air decorations, they're again, 1.9 tech. We can't have this. Get rid of that entrance thing as well because we're putting don't fade, don't enter on all of this, bro. Okay, so now we need a bit of a custom background and I'm trying to think what I want to do for this. What do glow levels do as custom backgrounds? I actually don't know. So in order to get some inspiration, I'm going to do what I like to call the Creo game. So first we just need to go to Creo's page here and we need to select like a random song out of here. Let's go to more latest audio. Let's go back to, sure, let's try Lightmare. Hop back into GD and then we just go to the song filter, chuck that in there. We need to make sure this is set to demon and let's just search. Okay, this is like a Dansman style level. Normally you end up with like a bunch of glow levels every single time. Why did I find the one song that has only like non-glow levels? It's crazy. Okay, maybe not Lightmare, maybe Endless? Okay, yeah, this is very much generic glow level. All right, cool. Okay, yep. I got it. Genius idea, right? Genius idea. Let's hop into a new layer. Let's go to like layer 10, perhaps. Go into the background and just like use some of these objects, but make them 3D. There we go. That's looking nice in 3D. Now I can scale that up. Maybe not quite that much, but scale it up a decent bit. Chuck it on B5. Lower the brightness tons, so it's like barely visible, but it's there. So now I can just take a bunch of these in the background, chuck them around the place, just like so. And then boom, that's like the perfect glow custom background. All right, genius. Let's give those a group and let's start moving them like a background, shall we? Is it related to Retray at all? No, not at all. It's very generic, but that's the point. That's kind of the idea, right? What I might also do is just move them slowly down just to give it like a little bit more of an interesting vibe, I guess. Interesting vibe, hardly. Anyway, next step, let's select all and let's make sure we put on don't fade, don't enter, and no glow. All right, I'd say that first part is pretty much good. Now it's time for this part, which first of all, what are these invisible objects doing here, bro? That's way too creative for our purposes. Now let's go ahead and select these. I want to make sure these brightnesses are like right down to 0.2 maybe. So just use that as the backing block. Yeah, okay, that'll work. So now we need to come up with designs for these. Ooh. Now, first things first, I think we want to split up this structure a little bit to make it a little bit more interesting, I guess. We could probably even get away with doing like a mini structure kind of going along like this. And now let's just use like, I don't know, these right here. We can add a little bit more detail into those by adding some like maybe even these in there just to make sure it's got a little bit more detail, because you wouldn't want these to be too like not detailed enough, right? The worst, the absolute worst. Okay, now I can go ahead and add in some of like these things in here. Now we want to add just a bunch of glow. This is a glow level, remember, we need to spam glow all around the place. Now I want to do the classic technique of triple layering glow. So we want to do that, chuck that down to 0.5 here, and then we want to get this going here, just chuck that normally, and then a couple little bits of glow here that we want to have on double the brightness and like half the saturation, I think is like the classic strat. And then yeah, you can see we've got this like crazy triple layered glow here. Gonna link that together, chuck that on T3, and then just chuck that over the top of this design here. Cool. Let's just cake it in a little bit more glow just to be safe. Nice. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's nice. And then we can start chucking this spike in place of the other ones. Boom, just like so. And we don't have a design for this little spike, but what I can do is just go ahead and delete the big spike around. Just keep this and then just even chuck that there. That kind of works. Yeah. For these top little bits here, it has to be like, yeah, we could use these little details here, but then we can also use one of these blocks, because these blocks are like, these are a glow creator's best like dream, dude. Glow creators love these blocks so much. They're like their favorite thing in the whole wide world. So I'm gonna use those. I could just always reuse these designs here. Just kind of half space them into there. Now let's grab a bit of that glow. Let's chuck that on like 2 of those sides. And I'll just chuck it on 1 of the sides. And then, yeah, do the same thing of having this glow down the bottom. It's looking very muddy, but yeah, as it should, I guess. Okay, and then for what goes behind here, let's go for these blocks here. They will automatically go behind. Nice. Make sure they're nice and dark so they're barely visible. And then we can add other designs on top of that. All right, cool. That's looking good. And now we can just do this slopey bit here, which I think we have to do these metallic slopes, right? Cool. That's looking good. Let's cake it in glow real quick. All the designs and the colors and stuff blend together so much. They blend together so much, but it's fine, man. That's cool. So now I think I want to go ahead and pretty much just take everything we've designed here and just apply it to these in different ways. Yeah. All right, cool. There's our second abomination done. Let's go ahead and yet again copy paste this little guy so we can grab the saw blade. And let's just get rid of that and then chuck this saw down here. Maybe scale it up a little bit. Why not? Cool. That's looking good. These bricks are, again, 1.9 tech, bro. We can't be doing this. You guys can disappear. Thank you very much. And do we want to do the 3D? Yeah, let's do the 3D. Go on. Although I need to do cool 3D. Yeah, these ones are cool 3D. You can't even see them. Okay, so then the next strat is to chuck some 3D that you can see behind. Yeah, that's looking absolutely generic, which is nice. All right, cool. 8-bit game. How do I like show text in the most generic way possible? I actually don't know. Wait, I have an idea. There are levels that like just have fonts in them, right? Fonts free to use. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. All right, let's make a copy of this and let's just like completely steal these fonts. All right, this one looks good. Let's just take this, add it to my custom objects, unless it exceeds the limit, which it does not. Okay, cool. So what does it say? 8-bit game. Oh, there's no numbers. Does it look stupid? Of course it does. Yeah, it looks very stupid, but you know what? It's fine, bro. It's fine. 8-bit game. Oh my god, no, I can't live with that 8, bro. If I thicken it up a little bit, maybe it'll look a bit better. Sure, that's good enough. And then let's just warp these down into like the right scale. All right, and then we can go ahead and just delete all of these objects here. Boom. And these effects, like what's even going on with these? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. The little dumbbell looking things? No. So let's chuck some like a couple bits of glow here, and let's just chuck a few blocks over them like so, and then we can make that off grid. Let's make that black, layer that above, and then give that a group of 71. So 71 can move 1, 2, 3, move 4 blocks to the right. Yeah. That's really funny, having the 8-bit game. I feel like it needs an underline though. So let's go into just, I guess, these objects here. Boom. That's nice, dude. That's looking good. That's looking good. Now I kind of want to do connecting deco going all the way to the sky with this. So let's grab just like this piece here. But then I want to chuck these behind like so. And then I can chuck some squares that like are scaled down on the inside. And then boom, that's a pretty good connector, I think. And then we can just glow it up. Boom, there we go. Cool, and then I can do the same design for that. And what I might even do is I might go ahead and in these designs, I'm going to replace these chains with these designs here. Because the chain never looked that good. It was just kind of placement, temporary kind of thing. I don't know. If I never came up with anything, I wouldn't have replaced it. But I came up with something, so we're good. Now, I think instead of doing this like weird, whatever, crane structure, that's too much creativity for me. Let's get rid of this little bottom bit as well, because we can just replace that with a design we've already got. Just lazy mode, copy paste. And let's go ahead and just take this whole big structure that we came up with over here. Let's copy paste it over here, grab the spike, and then let's just copy paste that like over here as well. I accidentally made it impossible. Okay, my bad. What I might also do is give these all groups, so 73. And by groups plural, I mean give them all the same group. I don't want to give them different groups because we're about to do my favorite thing in the whole wide world. We're about to, I gave that a different group. Hold on. Area move. Yay! What would a level like this be without, oh, that's not the effect I'm looking for. I might have to just go the old school route and actually give them different groups so that I can move them manually. I don't want to do stuff manually. This sucks. And then we should probably do that for these like bottom structures as well, shouldn't we? Perfect. Yeah, I think I didn't select some glow. Yeah. All right, so now I just need to decorate this last structure, and this first part will be pretty much done, I think. Yeah. Okay, I won't lie. I kind of went full on lazy mode with this one. I fully just copy pasted, but you know what? It's fine. Who cares, bro? Who cares? This is a Soulless Extreme. How are they meant to know? Should I do a custom arrow design here? Yeah, let's do it. Let's make the most generic arrow I possibly can. Yeah, that's a cool looking little arrow design. I like that. I like that. And I think we can go ahead and just about call this first part complete. Yeah, let's give it a look. Nice. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's kind of cool. It's very generic, and I will say the glow decoration isn't like the greatest thing in the world. It's not that good. I'm very aware that there are people way better at making glow levels than I am, but now it's onto this ship part, and I think we've got a pretty easy first step here. Alright, cool. That was easy. These squares here, I mean, these can just kind of go. Not very generic glow feeling to me, I feel like. And let's also get rid of these squares. We can maybe, like, capture the essence of this a little bit, this part, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of not what we want to do, is capture the essence of the part, right? We want to completely destroy it and, like, make it not a thing. What I might do here is I might make the background change color to something, like, a little bit visible, like maybe something like this. Way too bright, way too bright. I still want it to be dark, but I want it to be there. And we got to change this to like something better for glow. I remember hearing that a background with a lot of black in it is good for glow levels. So maybe like this. Sure, yeah, I think that's good. Just so we can see these saws a little bit better. Or maybe we want to just copy paste these ones. Oh, no, I'll make a new saw design. I'll make a new saw design. It'll be a great saw design. It'll be super unique, super innovative, you know, like you know me with this level, man. When have I ever made something generic and boring in this level? Like I literally haven't, dude. I literally haven't. Okay, this saw design's looking somewhat promising. Let's chuck a little bit of glow on the top of all of it here. And then maybe a bit more glow kind of sandwiched between the back of that. Yeah, that looks better. I'm gonna keep that. Cool. And then we can probably even chuck like a spot right in the middle of that that's like black. And then chuck that like, I think that was up there. Okay, cool. Yep, that looks good. Ooh, I actually really like the different layers of them. Like just kind of squinting at it and seeing a bunch of them. I like that. I like that. Something else I might do that I remember seeing like a lot. I swear a lot of levels used to do this. I might go ahead and add like a little bit of extra glow here. Or not even that. I might just go ahead and grab the one from over here, like this one. Check that on top of the spike and then just have that kind of layered above. So it's kind of sticking off the spike a little bit. I swear I remember seeing a bunch of glow levels do this for a while. I think it just makes it look harder. I don't know. It also makes it look kind of nicer. So I might do that for all the spikes. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect it to look that nice. So this mini ship is about to look super tight with these. Whoa, yeah, they touch. That's crazy. Yep, it makes what you're doing like look 50 million times harder. So I'll take that. I like that. So now I think we should probably, oh, these arrows are, I thought these might have used the like actual arrow objects in the game, but I guess this was made before that and they just never updated them. All right, well, let's just delete all of the individual objects, I suppose. Cool, and let's come up with a bit of a block design for these pillars here. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. They are off-grid, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, they're very off-grid. Okay, let's design it like under this spike. Let's design it here, shall we? Okay, I'm thinking something super simple, just using maybe some of these 2.1 objects here. 2.1, get your version right. 2.0, actually. Is this true to Retray? Not at all. We don't need it to be true to Retray, bro. Lame. Who cares, bro? Who cares? I care about that not being player color, though. Boom. And then I can probably chuck some of this, like, connector deco. Just some of these guys on top, you know? Make them black, perhaps. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I might also, I didn't do it here, but I might also do the classic technique of, like, placing these objects in here and making them black. Having some black inner outlines always, like, helps to separate it nicely. I do like that. I do like that. The good creator in me, the personality field creator, wants me to put like pulsing objects on top of these that are like randomly placed, like that type of thing, and then do something flashy and cool. But that's not glow style. Glow style is a little bit more refined. It needs to be more, well, refined than that. Repeating the same words. That's great commentary, bro. Good job. Yeah, you know what? I think that's good. I think I'm going to use that. So let's go ahead and let's just delete all of these objects here and let's place some of these pillars in place like so. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that is good. Okay, so now we actually obviously need to come up with a design for these bigger structures here, which I'm a little bit nervous for because they are very chunky. Maybe I could split them up in an interesting way, because this, like, that's a big space to decorate. That's kind of scary. I mean, I could just do what I did here and like split them up in the thing. Or, ooh, okay, hear me out, right? Let's keep this, but let's just go around the edges with, say, these metallic slopes like so, or these metallic slabs, yeah, and then we can just fill the inside with just like a color. Cool. And then what I want to do is I want to add some structures on the inside of this. So if I go ahead and do something like this, right? Maybe do like that and then have like a thing there, like so. Maybe chuck a spike on top of that. Yeah, that kind of works. So they're like some structures inside of the structure, right? And then we can just decorate that appropriately. Probably just reusing some deco that we've already done. Look, man, when in doubt, copy paste it out. What can I say? What can I say? It's what they all say. That's what they do. Literally, like, name a creator. That's what they say. All of them. Great creating advice, I promise. That block is so bright. That's like comedically bright. These outer bits aren't detailed enough anymore. So maybe I should add something else there. Maybe I can do some spikes in there. Ooh, that would be nice, actually. Like a couple of these. Make them color 1, scale them down, and then like chuck them all along here. Oh yeah, that's nice, dude. Oh, genius. Yeah, they call me creator. That's what they call me. Ooh, that's looking nice, dude. Those extra little spikes, I unironically like those. I think they're cool. All right, cool. And then let's glow up the top of this, and then let's add a little bit more like overall glow, you know, on these sides. Glow it up a bit. I'm feeling like it's a little bit barren back there behind everything, so I might go ahead and chuck some of these, like, I don't know, some of these guys. Make that darker, but make sure that's still visible, so it's just like something a little bit more interesting, right? One more crazy detail idea. Right? A couple bits of extra blending glow in there. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Let's give that a look in normal, shall we? Cool. I'm happy with that. So now let's do that design for the rest of them. Yeah. I'm just realizing as well, I never chucked this glow on these pillars here. Oh yeah, they fit in so much better. Dude, it's crazy how like you miss one bit of glow and it looks so off. Like I couldn't put my finger on what was wrong with those structures, but there was something wrong with them and I figured it out. I got it, dude. Wait, okay, genius idea for these as well. What if, right? This is gonna be very object heavy probably, but if I take one of these, let's 2 times brightness it and 0.5 saturation it just to give it a nice point, and then grab a bigger one and just leave that how it is. What if we take some of these and just chuck them in some of the empty spots like that, maybe? Just to kind of fill that space a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Anyway, back to making these structures, I guess. Alright, and boom, that is all of the block designs in place, as you can see. I pretty much just recycled most of what we already had. I made a couple new designs. Did I? I think that's a lie. Oh, this little slope in here, yeah, see that? I made that myself. New design, baby, I'm so good. Anyway, so now there's really only a couple things we need to do. First of all, I think I would like to put some saws in a couple places. We have a couple here, and they look really nice, but yeah, we haven't really used them anywhere else. So let's chuck one, like, I don't know, here maybe? Sure. Let's chuck a couple like in between here and then like there and there perhaps, but I don't want to overdo it, so I think that's pretty good. Now I think I want to do some ground spikes perhaps, yeah. And for that I was actually looking at some like generic low level ground spikes, and it looks like they do some interesting shapes generally. And you know what, I'm not going to stick to regular slopes because I feel like that's too stylized, you know. Turn preview mode off here. I feel like a lot of ground spikes kind of do this type of thing where they like go and rotate around like so. So I might go ahead and create like a couple mounds here like this. Maybe fill that with some black blocks just like so. We can't rotate those, never mind. Let's grab these ones and then just color them black. And then so if we select that, link that together, and then let's just turn preview mode back on, that creates a nice black mound right there. And then of course we want to make sure we want to layer that on like T4, I reckon. And then let's grab some glow and layer that also on T4, but that'll be like behind anyway, right? Scale it up and then just put some like subtle glow behind it just so you can actually see the ground spikes, you know? All right, cool. So that'll be like our base ground spike thing, and we can kind of build that up like this, maybe flip it round. We can rotate it a little bit more like in this direction. And then now I can just go around with like some 2 times scaled blocks right here, set them to black, and then just kind of use them to fill in this extra space that's like in the ground here, right? Nice. That's already looking infinitely better, dude. Infinitely better. Now I think I want to go ahead and also just chuck in, you already know, I want to chuck in some of these guys here, but I want to make sure they're also on T4. And I want to scale them down because I found a lot of glow levels kind of do that for some reason. They have have these little bush things, but they scale them down and it looks really weird, but I guess that's what we're doing. And chucking these over structures is really nice because you really get a lot of contrast with it. Like, oh, look at that. You can see that so clearly, bro. All right, so I got those in place. And I think one final little detail I want to do, which I've seen in a fair few levels, is I want to grab some of these like lava objects here, just these ones. Layer that on T4, but like low T4, and then just kind of chuck that in some of the gaps down the bottom. Chuck it in that dip down right there. Like just any like little crevices like this, I think this could work. I'll try not to do it inside of structures all too much because I don't think that looks amazing. Oh, that one's so tempting though. No, that looks terrible. Yeah, that just adds a little detail to that. I like that, cool. And I think one more little detail is I'm gonna grab a spike here, again, T4, but really, really low down. And I wanna make the base black blending. Next free, black blending, let's go. And then I want the detail to be like a nice bright green color is what I would like there. And then I can just kind of chuck that amongst like in here, right? Nice, those ground spikes are looking good, dude. They're looking fresh. Cool. And now we need to fill in this extra space over here, which I'm tempted to add more structures in. I feel like that's the best way to fill it in. Could always do the classic thing of like, okay, wait, hold on. I swear I've seen this in like a few levels. Oh my God, not red. I do not want red. Have some of these little things just kind of around the place as like generic glow things. Oh, are they too much? Let's lower it to like 0.6 brightness here. And then we can add a bit of glow over the top. Yeah, I like that. I have to admit, I do like that. We have a lot of glow in this area, so I have to do this with each individual object. All right, and then let's just chuck some of these around the place. Just fill in the space, you know? You gotta fill in the space. All right, cool. And now we just need the custom background, and I think we're just about done. Yeah. So what are we gonna do for the custom background? I think I'm just gonna go with something a little bit generic. Something a little bit generic. In this level? What? Let's go to layer 6 here, and I'm just gonna create some like glow slopey bits like this. Fill in the middle here. We wanna make this like a lot less bright. Make sure this is like B5. We want it to be like barely visible, right? Or even like if I lower it even more and then start to layer them, it looks okay. That's all right. I think that's kind of neat. So I can do that and kind of like stack these at different heights, you know? And then copy paste. Chuck them on top, and then let's give that a group and make it move like a background, I guess. What a beautiful transition into that background. Not boring or generic at all. No. That's cool though. I dig that background. I think that's like simple, but works. You know, it works. Now I also kind of want to move these structures into place as you get there. I really should have done that before the background. Okay, hold on. Alright, and there we go. We have movements on all of the structures. I don't know why I felt the need to transition like that. Boom, that little detail that we needed, baby. Oh yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and let's select all of this, make sure glow's off and all that. Don't fade, don't enter. I know there's a fading effect that like stops it, but if I'm turning off glow anyway, I may as well just do that. Alright, cool. Well, I think that's just about done, actually. Yeah. What I could probably do is like take this arrow here and then like copy paste that design around the place. They don't have to point anywhere, they just need a point. Remember that. All right. I think that's just about good. Wait, oh my God, bro. I forgot the most important thing out of everything. Out of everything you can possibly do, there's one thing that is the most important, and that is jump indicators. Jump indicators in the extreme demon. They're important, all right? They're important. How will you know where to jump if there are no jump indicators, all right? That's what I'm saying. All right, cool. Let's delete the start pause and let's give this a look from 0. Hopefully I can verify it. Nice, there we go, there it is. My Soulless Retray recreation. I think there's only one name we can do for this level. First of all, why is it like got all the weird capitalization? Get out of here. No, I wanted to fit X in there, so it's Retray Redux Deluxe X. I really wanted to include the X on there, but I might just call it Retray Redux Deluxe. My epic remake of Retray that's objectively better than the original because it's harder and has better design. Enjoy. I actually technically haven't verified this, have I? Okay, let me actually verify it properly real quick. Wait, I didn't get the coin! I didn't get the coin! Oh my God, no, screw the coins, get out of here! We don't need your bloody coins. Alright, let's go ahead and upload the level. Man, feel like I haven't done that in a while. I haven't uploaded a level that I've worked on in ages. Anyway, there is Retray Redux Deluxe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, it's not quite finished yet, but I might come back and finish it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see this level finished off. I don't know, it was kind of a fun idea to explore. And you know, the level's public, here's the ID, so you can copy it and, you know, finish it off for yourself if you really want to. But yeah, anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video off here. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really hope you enjoyed. And of course, thank you so much to all the members, especially Infdu and Geo of Dashes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you later.